We've talked a lot about the chili cook-off that's going to be taking place here, but there's also an incredible street fair where there are going to be a ton of different vendors, and you can roam the streets of OB, you can jump in the water, you can enjoy the live music, but the emphasis is going to be on those vendors that have so many different opportunities to show you their work, show you their art, the fashion, everything. We want to showcase one of them right here. Take a look at what we have on hand here, and good morning to you, Kim.
Good morning.
Tell everyone, just introduce yourself to everyone.
My name's Kim Monroe. This is my resin art.
And you've been doing this for how long?
For about a year and a half.
What's the process like? I mean, I look at this and I'm like, I have no clue how you would start to tackle one of these art pieces. So kind of walk us through the process.
Well, resin, you mix a two-part. You mix a catalyst with a resin, and they're both liquid forms, and then they turn into a hardened form. My specific resin has about a 40-minute working time. So I try to move quick, and I do layers. I put a pigment in the base layer, which is a mica powder for me. Artists use different kind of pigments to color the resin. I like to use a mica powder and alcohol ink.
Okay.
So,
and then is it just one of the final layers that you apply, like the flowers or different pieces?
they're kind of throughout. So in this specific piece, I used the pigment on the bottom, the flowers on the next layer, and then a third layer to glaze over that.
Okay, and that's like a clear kind of
Right,
resin?
right,
Okay.
yeah.
So for of course, tomorrow is going to be a big event. There's going to be so many people out here, but there's another opportunity for people to come and see you, right, in Point Loma?
Yes, I'm at the Point Loma Farmers Market Sundays from 9 to 2.
Perfect. And I mean, what's the process been like? You've been kind of able to make this is your craft now. You're an artist. What's the process been like?
It's been really fun, really good for me. It started out as a hobby. It really still is. And I just fell in love with it. I do it whenever I can around my regular job. I end up doing this night and day because I love to. And it's just been a perfect flow, a natural flow.
Tell us about kind of the functionality of these different boards, because first thing in my head that I think of is a charcuterie board, because that's all the rave right now is to throw on, different pieces of food, but there's so many functions for it, right?
Yeah, they are. They're charcuterie boards, all of them. So my resin is food safe, which is important to know about a resin piece. So it is charcuterie boards. They're also art pieces. And then on the back of many of my pieces are cutting boards. So for example, this one.
Oh, perfect.
You can turn it over and the whole back side is a cutting board.
Perfect. So you can cut on that side, flip over, and set up the charcuterie.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where at the street fair you're going to be set up tomorrow?
I hear I'm on Artist Alley.
Oh,
so I think
perfect.
that's
Yes.
Cable Street, I believe.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then if people want to get in contact with you, say they can't come out tomorrow, but they still want to maybe grab one of these pieces, how do they get in touch?
I have an Instagram and a Facebook, and it's under Kimbobi Resin Art, which is here.
I love it. Oh, perfect. We got your info right there on the screen.
Yeah.
And what is a typical piece run for? What's costs look like?
Oh,
Does it vary?
Completely varies.
Okay.
I have one here that is, this one's 55. Another one here is 150. So they vary.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with us this morning and coming out. Good luck with tomorrow and with the Point Loma. It's like a street fair, right, for Point Loma?
Yes.
Okay,
chili
perfect.
cook-off.